क्या एक्टर्स में थोड़ा सा कंपेटिटिवनेस नहीं होता?
थोड़ा सा नहीं, हमारे जिस तरह की कटथ्रोट इंडस्ट्री है, बहुत ज़्यादा कंपटीशन है, बहुत ज़्यादा कटथ्रोट कंपटीशन है. मैंने उस अपने आप को उससे दूर रखा. आई ऑलवेज प्रेफर टू स्टे ऑन द फ्रिंज, because I realized that that is not the path that I want to take. The commercial films, the stardom, you know, that kind of a positioning. I was looking for a different path, and this is where, you know, I realized that, you know, it's not better for me to get into that kind of what you call rat race. Rather, I stay outside and do the kind of films that I always wanted to do, and choose the directors that I always wanted to work with. You know, old, not so old, and new guys. I have worked with many new directors. You know, Supan can really tell you on that one. Also because these were the scripts, and these were the directors could take me in the direction that I wanted to go, and they could help me.
But it's a gamble.
But it paid off.
हाँ, पर जब आप गैम्बल करते हैं तो आप
passion, I think, right? Because when you are hungry, you're passionate,
right?
And he always seeks hungry people because they will give their everything.
You know yes, you are right that it is a gamble. When I was in a village, it was a gamble to travel to Delhi to do theatre, and that was not a recognized profession, or rather it was, you know, something that people look down upon. Okay?
Village.
Yeah, Belwa. Yeah, so that is very near Nepal border. The district is West Champaran. So I've never told anyone, never shared this dream of mine, with the fear that, you know, they will never let me get out of here. I came here, when I was doing theatre, I was doing quite well. Then it was a complete gamble to leave this and go to Bombay. And then there was no role for me. I mean, even after Satya, there were no roles that I wanted to do.
Satya was a cult film.
It was a cult film. Then came Shul, then Kaun. You know, one after another, I was there. But they were not writing films, the kind of films that I wanted to do. There were not, you know, enough roles for me, which I really wanted to do. Then again, I took a gamble. I used to wait for 8 months, 10 months, 11 months for that one role to come by. But today, because of the OTT, things have changed drastically. The whole game has changed. Yeah. Now the choices are way too many. There are very good scripts being offered. Now the challenge is to choose the best out of it. Choose the right one. The one that will, you know, separate my work from the rest, that is the challenge, or separate it from the clutter which is there on OTT. But it's an interesting, exciting gamble that one takes, and I'm so happy that, you know,
Gangs of Wasipur, Family Man. I mean, each one of them is so distinct from the other.
Right.
और Gangs of Wasipur देखकर तो जो बिहार में रहे हैं उन्हें भी एक तरह से आंख खोल कर देखने कि हम यहाँ रहते थे. मैं भी सिंदरी में पली बड़ी हूँ.
आप तो जानती हैं, बहुत सिंदरी की हैं आप तो.
हाँ, अब झारखंड हो गया, पर अर्स्टवाइल बिहार था.
बिल्कुल.
लेकिन हमने वहाँ सब, और वहाँ तो कोल माफिया के बीच
बस
में.
ये तो बिल्कुल कोल माफिया और उसके
गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर देखकर ऐसा लगा कि बॉस यहीं से आए हैं. बट प्रेशर तो होता है ना कि how do people measure success? एक तो satisfaction, पर satisfaction quantifiable नहीं होती. आज आप satisfied हैं क्योंकि आपकी फिल्म, आप काम करके आए हैं, अच्छा लगा. लेकिन एक शॉर्ट रन होता है 6 महीने, साल में. वो आप कैसे क्वांटिफाई करते हैं कि मैं सही कर रहा हूँ, नहीं कर रहा हूँ, जो मैं कर रहा हूँ उसका रिटर्न है कि नहीं?
रिटर्न अगर मॉनेटरीली अगर आप उसको कंपेयर करना शुरू करेंगे ना, तो देयर इज नो एंड टू इट. एंड एवरी टाइम आई गेट इनटू दैट काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, आई गो बैक टू माय ड्राइंग बोर्ड. माय ड्राइंग बोर्ड इज नथिंग बट गोइंग बैक टू द रीजन फॉर विच आई स्टार्टेड दिस जर्नी. ओके. And I always went back. I always keep. So my parents, you know, passed away in these 1.5 years. I lost both of them, and I could never be with them because of my journey as an actor. And every time I kept on telling myself, remember why you missed out on all those years with your parents. I could not see them getting old. The saddest part of my journey is I could not be with them, could not see those wrinkles, developing, okay, on their
वो उठने बैठने
हाँ, उठने
की
बैठ- जी।
दिक्कत, वो
क्यों-
चलने की
तो
दिक्कत।
जब मैंने वो देखने की कोशिश की वापस जा करके, तो मेरा रीज़न मेरे लिए बड़ा स्ट्रांग होता गया, पर्पस बहुत स्ट्रांग होता गया कि बिकॉज ऑफ माई पैशन टू बी एन एक्टर, आई लेफ्ट दैट very important aspect of my life. So I should be just doing that all the time. Rest, you have to keep embracing it, the love.
पर ये आसान होता, आप कर लेते हैं क्योंकि
मैं थोड़ा
प्रेशर्स रहते हैं।
मेरे ऊपर नहीं रहते, कसम
नहीं
से
रहते?
नहीं, क्योंकि मैं बड़ा जिद्दी आदमी हूँ। आप मुझे बोलोगे ये कप नहीं उठाना, मैं इसी को उठाता रहूँगा बार बार। तो मुझे लोग जब डराते रहे या मुझे डर लगा कि मुझे ये नहीं करना चाहिए, शायद मैं इसमें सफल नहीं होऊंगा, तब मैं अपने डर को तोड़ करके वापस जा करके
डर के आगे जीत।
हाँ, मैं करता रहता
Mountain Dew, but
हूँ।